If you got land out here in Texas, eventually you're gonna need a metal building. But the real question is, what is the perfect setup?
Welcome back.
Welcome backpack Ed here from the WolfSteel marketing department, and today we got a beautiful, stunning red iron metal building behind me out here in San Saba, Texas. So it's about a 3-hour drive from our Fort Worth headquarters, and man, it's freaking beautiful out here. I'm very jealous of our client, by the way. He has a perfect setup, and to match it, why not a beautiful, perfect building to this whole layout? I'm freaking jealous, guys. And also, guys, if you've been thinking about, just a ranch lifestyle metal building or just a building for your storage or workshop, then this is the video for you guys, because this building has so many features that I want to talk about, from the roof overhang to the spray foam inside, the painted frames. This building has it all, and I can't wait to show y'all. But a quick question, pack. What y'all think about the fit? Woo! Not too bad, right? I got the cowboy hat, got the boots on. I had to bring it back to my roots. I grew up out in the ranch with my dad, with some cows, horses, the goats, pigs, the whole thing. So I definitely had to bring it back. And this area really just reminds me of home, just being out in the nature by, some trees, with all this open acres that you can just roam around and just be a kid. So again, how to bring it back to my roots, guys. So shout out to Allen's Lids for this awesome hat. Again, comment down below what y'all think of the fit. But before we get into the main tour pack, we love giving away free items here at WolfSteel Buildings. And our giveaway question is, if this was your metal building, what would have you done differently? It's no right or wrong answer. Just comment down your opinion. The deadline is at 11:59 p.m. on Tuesday, and we'll pick a winner from a spin the wheel to see if you want a free WolfSteel shirt and the free WolfSteel flag. But again, guys, are you ready for this tour? Let's go check it out. Alrighty, pack, let's break down this beautiful red iron weld up. So let's start from over here, because this is where you can see the whole building. It looks freaking spectacular. This is one of my favorite buildings so far this year. We've done a lot of cool buildings, but this one's up there. But let's start with the dimensions first. So this is a 40-foot wide by 80-foot long with a 16-foot leg height. So if I did my math right, for the peak height, that would be around 21 feet. So you got plenty of room to park your vehicles, ATVs, your boats, if you got boats, all your equipment that you need. And yeah, I was actually driving up here and I saw my client was actually parked here. He moved the truck out for the B-roll shots and for all the photos, but he's using the covered porch, the gable end, very, very useful. Now, instead of just being one big space like what you have here, it's actually split into two main sections. Up front, you have this 40 by 30 open area that's quick and easy access to just come in and out, especially if there's rain, or how in Texas we get those crazy storms. You need somewhere to park, especially if you have hail coming down. You can park right here, nice and easy. Again, like I mentioned, it's perfect for those trucks, pulling in your trucks, your tractors, or anything you're using on a daily basis. Right behind that is where you're gonna see the 40 by 50, which is the enclosed section. So think of it like that's where you'll be, storing all your equipment, maybe, putting a little office in there. Whatever you can imagine, you can store it inside the 40 by 50. And then on both sides, so like you can see on this side, you got a 14-foot wide by 80-foot long. So it runs the full length of the whole building. And man, these lean-tos, freaking awesome. So again, like I was mentioning about the cover space up in the front gable side, you also have cover space on the lean-tos, all the way around the whole building. So it's a beautiful addition to this metal building. Now, if this building does look familiar, we actually did something similar out in Lungling, Texas. I believe it was Adbo who did the tour. It was a beautiful, beautiful setup. It's almost similar to this one. I did ask my client though if he had seen it from somewhere. He was like, no, he didn't see it from somewhere, but it was very similar. So, but shout out to our client for giving us the opportunity to come film his beautiful building here. So again, this is where the vision really starts to come in together for our client. So our client wanted this to be more than just the building, right? He wanted to be a full ranch setup. As you can see, all this beautiful open space. It's just gorgeous. Our client, he wanted a place where, he could spend time with his family. He works out in the city area. So just to be out here and, and spend time with his family, be away from the city, and just to escape that, city life is something that he was definitely shooting for. So again, that's where the porches come into play. As you can see, our client here has the setup already going. I'm sure he's already sipping the coffee in the mornings, maybe some wild turkey in the mornings. You never know. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? So again, that's where the full porches come into play. He did mention he has cows. You know, he's able to, you know, to be out here and watch the cows roam. Say if you have goats, horses, you can definitely be out here, watch all your livestock just roam around. It's a gorgeous setup. But let's walk over here on this side, because wow, you can definitely see a unique part of this building design, which is the painted frames. Now, yeah, they look great and all, but it's not just always about looks, right? So with the red iron buildings, the steel actually comes from the fabrication shop. They actually come in red, like in a red oxide primer type of color. This is adding another layer of, you know, protection against the elements over time. So on top of that, it's giving it, you know, that cleaner and more finished look. It's a little touch that goes a long way, because it just gives this building a whole different look. It gets one of those upgrades, you know, that it's not just for aesthetics, but also, you know, for both durability. So again, shout out to our client for this awesome touch on going with the painted frames. Now, you might be asking, what's that up there? So what we have here is a 2-foot overhang. So you're probably asking, why would someone go with a 2-foot overhang? For our client was the aesthetics as well. So as you can see, it gives the building more of a residential style look. Instead of, you know, just your standard metal building, we're able to have that overhang that just completes it all together with the gutters and downspouts. So you're also getting that extra shade around. So with our gutters and downspouts and the 2-foot overhang, I could be down here under the porch, under the overhang, and, you know, I could still be protected from the rain. Plus, if you have the gutters and downspouts, all that water that's just pulling down, it's just gonna pull down on this side. It does its job, and it makes it look spectacular. So shout out to our client for going with the 2-foot overhang. And you might be seeing, our client did go with electrical. We are offering electrical in some areas. Again, we're still in the beta phase. So if you like more information on our electrical, please reach out to our sales team. They will definitely help you out. They're very knowledgeable on the electrical side. So now our client went with the insulated overhead doors in the carriage style design, and he did add windows across the top. And this right here makes these doors really just pop out, give it a whole different look. Not only does it give the building a much cleaner look, but, you know, a more finished look from the outside as well. But sometimes metal buildings can feel like dark inside, but from the outside, I mean, you can't really see that. Again, it's one of those upgrades where you get those natural light to come inside the building. You have the windows over here. I believe our client went with 7 windows. Also, Pac, I wanted to touch on the colors as well. For the roof, our client did pewter gray for the roof, burnished slate for the walls, and the base trim. As you can see here, you got the base trim, and this really gives your building a whole nother layer of protection when it comes to, you know, critters going inside your building, anything like that. You don't want them living there rent-free. Also went with the black roof trim, gutters, and downspouts. So 3-color combination that looks freaking awesome. So, but Pac, to show y'all the inside, y'all gonna be blown away because the inside is freaking gorgeous. Let's go check out the inside.
A new project can be tedious. Finding the correct contractor for your concrete, building, insulation, etc. It's a lot. We know. We've seen it from various customers, which is why we've combined everything in one place just for you. We handle everything for you to make sure you have your building your way. We do tubular and red iron metal buildings, bolt-ups to weld-ups, concrete, site preparation, demolition work, polished concrete, polyura, or concrete coatings, permitting assistance to make sure you are clear with the city and HOA, various insulation options like spray foam, fiberglass, and solar reflective insulation. Gutter system, custom accessories to stand out against your neighbor, custom overhead and roll-up doors, cedar posts or encasements, various service door options or windows to match your aesthetics, mezzanines or balconies available, or bolt-ups to give you that additional vertical space. Electrical is in the beta and available close to our office here in Fort Worth, Texas. Limited landscaping options and masonry to match your home or get that HOA approval. Everything you need in one place. Whether you're a business owner needing warehouse space, or a car enthusiast needing a garage, or just anyone looking for a strong custom metal building, we've got you covered. Our clients choose not because we're the cheapest, but because of what we stand for. Keep in mind, we do not service outside of our service areas. We do not provide just materials or just metal building kits. We don't just do concrete or spray foam. We do full turnkey Texas metal building projects. If you fall within our service this area, contact us today. If not, I hope our channel can help you with your metal building project.
Ooh. Wow, it just feels freaking awesome inside, guys. Our client does have 2-inch spray foam. He went with the ice gray and black. And he does have this big ass fan. So that's what they're called. They're called big ass fan. I'm not just saying this. It feels so good in here. From being outside's around like 75, 80 degrees. But inside here, wow, it feels freaking amazing. Inside here is around like probably 71. Feels freaking nice. The big ass fan is doing its job. I can feel the breeze. But man, what do y'all think, Pack? Isn't this a freaking nice setup? Our client wanted this building to be more of a ranch lifestyle metal building. So he was gonna come out here, you know, have some cattle, feed the cattle. He wanted a space to hang out. He did mention he's gonna add maybe like a kitchen in that area, maybe a fridge over there, you know, so you can have some drinks. And he also just wanted to have store his equipment. So with all his equipment, you got the Bobcat over there, a beautiful motorcycle, you know, to ride around on the open hill country hills, on the hill country roads. So I'm definitely jealous of our client here. And then obviously you got the John Deere. So like I was mentioning on the spray foam, you know, the ice gray for the walls and then black for the roof. If you don't like the color of the spray foam, it's yellow. So the way it's standard, it's always gonna be yellow. It does give your building kind of a unfinished look. Yeah, we can paint the spray foam, and we do have, I believe, a couple options from white, ice gray, and black. Now, we might have some more options if you request it, but those are the 3 options that we've been seeing and that we offer so far. Again, unless you're framing up and you don't mind seeing the yellow and you're probably framing up the walls, then the yellow would serve its purpose. But if you're gonna keep it exposed like our client is doing right now, you cannot go wrong with the ice gray and black roof. A beautiful color combination. And again, the spray foam does give you a R value of 14, so it feels freaking awesome in here. Again, this is where you have the doors, and let me show you something real quick. Why our concrete team is awesome is that we do this notch edge detail. This is where, you know, we've seen where people have done ramps, but water can still get in through the ramps. And so we've seen that the notch edge detail is a perfect way to, you know, keep that water away and keep it from pulling into your building. So shout out to our concrete team who did this concrete, because they did a spectacular job. Our client has, you know, space to store his tools here, compressor, you know, all the feed that you need for the cattle. So freaking beautiful. But anyways, Pack, I hope you are enjoying this beautiful tour, and from the 6 shots that I'm able to get y'all with this tour. So again, and even our electrical, we have I believe it's 6 UFO lights. So wow, just looks spectacular. But man, the electrical came out really, really awesome. So hey Pack, real quick, if these videos have brought you value, helped you plan, or even inspired your build, consider subscribing. We're pushing for 35,000 subscribers this year, and we can't do it without y'all. So I really appreciate y'all for being here, and again, hit that subscribe button, and let's get back to the video. Well, there you have it, Pack. Thank you so much for tuning in to this beautiful, awesome red iron metal building behind me. I had so much fun being out here from just the landscape. The weather was beautiful today, even just the whole building. Just gotta love it. Shout out to Roy who sold the project, the building team, coordinating team, our concrete team, everyone from WolfSteel that made this project come to life. And shout out to our client as well for, you know, giving me the opportunity to come out here and enjoy this beautiful landscape and record this beautiful building. But alrighty, Pack, I have a 3-hour drive back home unless I sleep over here. I don't know why. I don't see if there's a problem. Let me ask our client, see if I can spend the night here, you know, and watch the building for him. But anyways, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on all of our socials from Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, the whole thing, and we'll see you in the next one, Pack.
What's up, Pack? Remember to stay up to date with everything that we're up to by checking out our social media. You can find us at WolfSteel Buildings for behind the scenes action. We share our latest projects, update on what the team is working on, and all the exciting progress happening in real time. Don't miss out on the action, and remember to give us a follow.